New York City Mayor Eric Adams here in the States getting a lot of attention following remarks he made suggesting there shouldn't be a separation of church and state. Dre Clark joining us live from New York with what he said. Dre, this was, we have to point out, at a prayer breakfast, correct? This was not just a general mayoral speech.
No, this was planned, and we should also keep in mind that when the mayor first took office, that he created an office of interfaith, and so making it very clear that faith was going to be a cornerstone of his administration. And yesterday, while the mayor was speaking, at times it sounded more like he was delivering a sermon. He was both animated and very much unabashed about his faith, calling himself a servant of God. And this is a mayor that never really has strayed away from his sense of faith, although some people say he may have gone a little too far in his most recent comments. Now, the mayor delivered a near 30-minute speech at that interfaith breakfast Tuesday, where some 300 people were in attendance. The mayor told the group he walks and talks with God on a regular basis, and when he puts policies into place, he does so with a God-like approach. He said when the decision was made to take prayer out of schools, guns came in, also saying that a lack of faith contributes to the city's homelessness issue. Here's more from the mayor talking about his faith.
I am still a child of God and will always be a child of God, and I want to apologize about being a child of God. It is not going to happen.
But the mayor's speech also lit a fire under some people when he started talking about the separation of church and state, with some people taking issue with his personal point of view.
Don't tell me about no separation of church and state. State is the body, church is the heart. You take the heart out of the body dies. I can't separate my belief because I'm an elected official.
Now, the executive director of New York Civil Liberties Union said this in a statement. It is odd that Mayor Adams would need a refresher on the First Amendment. After all, he was sworn to uphold the Constitution more than once, first as a police officer, later as a state representative, and then last year upon becoming mayor. But the mayor's spokesperson quickly responded, saying the mayor personally believes all of our faiths would ensure we are humane to one another. While everyone in the room immediately understood what the mayor meant, it is unfortunate that some have attempted to hijack the narrative in an effort to misrepresent the mayor's comments. Americans United for Church and State say the mayor certainly is entitled to have his personal beliefs when it comes to religion, but they say as mayor, he represents all of New Yorkers and not just himself. Adrienne?
Well, and it's interesting because he's a Democrat, which Democrats obviously are very upset, a lot of them, for making such a strong stance for his particular faith. But he is saying something that we haven't really heard anyone stand up this strongly for, to bring prayer back in schools, to have the church be the heartbeat of the community. I mean, it's just kind of fascinating.
Yeah, you know, and some Democrats say that he's using conservative Republican talking points, but it's important to remember that Mayor Adams is not a strong left member of the Democratic Party. He's more of a moderate. So at times he is at odds with members of his own party because of the way he governs or his point of view. And this is just another example of that. The mayor, again, making it very clear when he ran for mayor that faith was a big part of his life. So it should come as no surprise that he's not going to stray away. And he's standing strong in his convictions. Adrienne.
All right. Thank you very much, Dre.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.